Hello, my name is Jesus Gabriel Barrera Guevara. Today I will present my topic, contable and uncontable nouns using food vocabulary and quantifier. First, I will talk about countable nouns. Countable nouns are things that we can count. For example, apples, eggs. These are apples and sandwich. They are countable nouns. For example, there are three apples and I have two sandwich. These are eggs and cookies. They are countable nouns. For example, there are four eggs and there are two cookies. These are pizza and bananas. We can count them. For example, we ordered three pizzas and bought five bananas. These are cookies and burgers. They are countable nouns. For example, there are six cookies and they made two burgers. These are tacos and orange. They are also countable nouns. For example, I ate three tacos and there are four oranges. Now I will talk about uncountable nouns. They are things that we can't count individually. For example, water, rice, and milk. We do not use number with these nouns. These rice and water. They are uncountable nouns. For example, there is some rice and drink a lot of water. This is milk and soap. They are uncountable nouns. For example, I have a little milk and there is some soap. This is bread and sugar. They are uncountable nouns. For example, I little bread and there is some sugar. This is coffee and juice. They are uncountable nouns. For example, I drink a lot of coffee and there is some juice. There is cheese and butter. They are uncountable nouns. For example, I need a little cheese and there is some butter. Now I will explain quantifiers. Quantifiers are words that we use to express quantity. For example, some, any, a lot of, a few, and little. First, some. We use some is positive sentence. For example, I have some apples. There is some rice and we bought some cookies. Next, any. We use any is negative sentences and questions. For example, there aren't any cookies. Do you have any milk? And do you have any juice? Next, a lot of. We use it for length quantities. For example, there are a lot of sandwich. I drink a lot of water and cheese and she ate a lot of fruit. Next, I feel. We use it for small quantities with countable nouns. For example, I bought a few apples. There are a few eggs and he ate a few cookies. Finally, a little. We use it for small quantities with uncountable nouns. For example, I need a little milk. There is a little sugar and add little butter.